Good morning. I'm Theresa Shaw, and thank you for joining me for devotions this morning. Today, I'd like to go through the passage. It's a verse for the day. It's Matthew 25:24-25. And the passage for the day is Matthew 25:14 through 30. And we want to talk about burying our talents. We have so many talents that God gives us to work with and to help others and to do His will. This is a parable of God's call for faithfulness in the use of our talents. It's also a parable of warning and promise. Not long ago, you know how we sit together in the small groups, a discussion centered around evangelism came up, and one of the members breathed a sigh of relief and said, "Well, that's just not my gift." With that statement, he buried the God given talent to share the love of Jesus with others. How many of us have buried our talents in the search of a special gift? Today, we often expect our talents to come completely developed and neatly labeled and tied with a shiny ribbon that this is your talent. But I have found out over the years, talents just keep coming and God gives you what you need. If they don't, then we proclaim they aren't my gifts. The result is that we limit God. We put we put ourselves in a box and we neglect the opportunities that are potential for service. I can't do this, I can't do that. Oh, well, you know, you can probably do it better than I can do it. And sometimes you have to ask people. And it's only as we cultivate our talents that they begin to mature and multiply. So soon we discover that God has given us a multitude of gifts and equipped us with endless resources. So God is calling each of us to life of adventure. Remember, an adventure is not an adventure unless there is some risk involved. And this is what sometimes scares us. We don't want any risk. We're willing to take risk in our walk with Jesus. Are we willing to look a little foolish from time to time as we seek to develop new talents? If we are, God will continue to bring us new opportunities of service. I like to be around a lot of people, and I just love to see them do their work, and they teach me so much. And it's just really wonderful to learn from others. The warning of this parable is this: God holds us responsible for our lives and what we do with them. Um, the joyful reward is one day we will stand before our great God and hear Him say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Matthew 25:21. Well, I hope you enjoyed the passage of the day, and I hope you will look within yourselves to see how many talents that you have, and all the other talents that you will be receiving from God to do His work. Have a good week. I look forward to seeing you next week. I'm Theresa Shaw. Have a great week.